Hey everybody. Drop those unicorns in the chat if y'all can hear Tay like that. Y'all already know how it go to start the show. Hey, blessed and chosen. How you doing? Good afternoon. Hey, all five of me. How you doing, beautiful? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me put this on pause. Let me pause that. Let me pause that. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, y'all have some great energy. It's Thursday. Yes, yesterday was Wednesday, and now today is Thursday. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I'm happy y'all decided to come over again and visit. Make sure you hit that like button for your girl. Come in, get comfortable. My couch is open. Well, yeah, it's an invisible couch here, but it's enough room to fit everybody. Hey, Miss Ashley. Hey, Beverly. Hey, AC. Hey, Crystal. Hey, everybody coming in, coming in. You know, we're going to get into some conversation. Hey, Daily Sips. Hey, Suzette. Happy everybody is dropping in. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm not going to force you to be a subscriber yet because hopefully I say something that catch your ear that makes you want to do that on your own. You know, people come, you have people come in your videos, they be like, hit the subscribe button. I don't even know if I like you yet. I don't even know if I like you yet. You telling me to hit the subscribe button. I don't even know if I like you. That might be a mistake. Hey, Miss Lisonda. Hey, Mary. How you doing, girl? Hey, Chantel. Hey, humble me. Hi. Thanks for dropping in with Tay on a Thursday. We definitely gonna get into it because it's crazy. Okay, how people come on the internet and play rich, but stay going viral for some broke shit. Yes, we gonna get into it. We gonna let a couple of people pop in, pop in. Y'all know how this be going. Hey, D the boss. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Yes. It's crazy because I just did a video. I just put a video up. Make sure y'all go and check that out, right? And in the process of me putting my video out or whatever, I just so happened to check my inbox, right? And I'm like, looky. So you going viral on World Star. The girl is going viral on World Star, right? For being a financial dummy. Basically, for being a financial dummy. But what basically baffles me is you should never be seen on the internet in a situation where you being or seen as a financial dummy when you acted like you had so much financial stability, girl. You was out here not Big Bree. No. Not Big Bree going viral on World Star for being a financial dummy. A financial dummy. So you out here fighting court cases, babysitting pedos, and now going viral on World Star for being financially dumb. Make it make sense. No, we can't make it make sense. We can never make that make sense. I'm not going to even put that on y'all to make it make sense. But the funny part about it is, right, sis is out here selling rubber panties. She's selling facial cream. She's selling people a dream with that ebook type thing. And now she's on the internet going viral, friends. She thought that Robert Ding Ding was gonna do it. Do y'all remember when she was like World Star TMZ pick this up? That still wouldn't be you going viral. That would be him. That's his stuff. That's his stuff that would have been going viral. But the thing that all out of all the things, right, that we have seen you put on the internet, baby, the one thing that they decided to put you on World Star for is being a financial dummy. Uh-huh. Yep. That's what it said. Basically, I'm putting it in layman terms. You know, Tay gonna break it down. Okay. Hey, Jackie. Right, Ashley. That's what I'm saying. A financial damn dummy. She bet. Hey, solid as a rock. Hey, Coretta. Thank you. Yeah, I got my little points today. Being that Tay come through with the points, I brung them with me. Right. But I'm trying to figure out because y'all know Tay did her live yesterday, right? And in my live, I was basically asking because I had questions. So I'm like, y'all, what's she gonna do with a Walter? Where's Walter gonna go? What is Walter gonna do? And where's Walter going to be? But unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that Walter was in court, baby, and not for the PEDO, but for the factors of helping her fight a TPO. So you go into court with your daughter, right, for a TPO, and people out here with paperwork saying that you are a pedo, make it make sense. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna say that again. I promise y'all I ain't gonna say that again. But if I didn't say it before, make sure you hit that like button for your girl Tay. Definitely, and definitely the algorithm definitely needs to see me. So y'all can help me by possibly punching on that like button, baby. Yeah, that's how we do it. But I was wondering where Walter was gonna go. Did y'all ever think that Walter was gonna show up in court? Did y'all think that Walter was going to be in court? Um, they was busy talking about, oh, Queen Step ain't have a lawyer. Brianna ain't have a lawyer. And me personally, if Queen Step was supposed to be there at 9 and she didn't get there to 9:45, then who the fuck was doing the stand-in? Somebody had to be there, friend, because people ain't got time for time, okay? And they not gonna wait for you. The court is not waiting for nobody from 9 to 10, friend. They got other cases to attend. So if you're going to be late, they either going to reschedule you for you to come back in again, or you're going to have to figure out what's the next step, friend. I doubt if you don't have nobody standing in for you, that your case is even going to get any type of view. They can't make things go on there without you if there's nobody standing in representation of you. But the thing for me is how they said that Big Bree had a, where was the lawyer, baby? Where was the lawyer? Was Walter the lawyer? Because I didn't think that we seen anybody in her standing in her space. And on the paper that they chose to show, right? Thank you. I definitely appreciate the support, right? And on the paperwork that they chose to show, right? When they was trying to make a point, right? Stupid asses. Um, in the lawyer area on Queen Steps, it had words, right? I don't give a fuck what the words was. It was words there. In Brianna's section of where the lawyer, attorney, or whatever was supposed to be, it was goddamn empty. All right? Empty. It said nothing. It was blank, just like they brain. Blank. But my thing is, right? My thing is, you got time to be in court with a TPO when you actually fighting for your kids? Something gonna get you. Look, something gonna get you, little Walter. Sing it, Joy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So babysitting Walter is now going to be the thing. Being that he can't be unsupervised, you just gonna have him and the kids together. Like, I'm trying to make this make sense. And when you trying to make something that don't make sense, that can be rather confusing. Anything to, yes. And then it's crazy, y'all. Cause after I got off live yesterday, you know when Tay say what she say, apparently, right, the insects came in here buzzing, right? And they was in my comment section and they was asking little questions about Robert. Why the fuck y'all asking questions about Robert? Don't y'all got a little bit of protesting to do over there if that's what y'all was doing, standing for rights, fake rights, and we see breeze and stuff like that? Why y'all in my comments asking me anything y'all need to see the same way I see it is on the internet, baby? You ain't got to ask me shit. Don't ask me shit. Uh-huh. Oh, snap. Not little Walter. Yes, she had Walter with her. Mm-hmm. She did. She did. And I mean, that was more of a conversation than the factors of the TPO, if you ask me, for sure. Because if you go into court fighting for your kids in one situation and the person that is on the paperwork is in, I mean, is around and about, Why the hell would you have him around and about? I mean, if she giving Robert evidence, that's okay. Hey, Bernice, how you doing this afternoon, baby? Hey, Donna. Hey, Vicky. Listen, if she, I mean, that's all she could possibly be doing. Because it'd be funny to me when people acting like they over there doing something real big, okay? Because Tay is going to break it down to you today, okay? Let's go to Tay's classroom, all right? Everybody get comfortable, take a seat, get your pen and paper, and write this down for me because apparently people need a breakdown of how things go because they're not really winning for show, right? Now, I'm going to tell you the breakdown and how things run around here when it comes to YouTube, right? So a person gets on the internet and they decide to boast and brag and post their daily earnings. Now, the sensible adult, the regular human being, you're always going to be, how can I say, happy to see another person win. Right. But you're not going to be happy about a person lying about the win. Right. Because if you winning, you don't really have to lie to win or lie to be winning. If you understand what I'm saying, right? So let's break down the math on how this YouTube things go, or this YouTube thing go in case nobody knows, right? Okay. Now videos, right? Videos is what YouTube basically pay you for. Okay. If you do videos, you get paid from your watch time hours, meaning how long a person or people set in your video to watch it while they was watching it, aside from how many people actually watched it. Now you can put a video up and it can have as many views as it want to, but if it don't got them watch time hours, then the revenue is not going to equal out way that you wanted to. You want people to make it to the end of your video so you can gain as much revenue as possible, because the more watch time, the more commercials, right? And the more commercials that people watch throughout your video, the more you get paid as a creator, right? So YouTube is going to pay you off of the factors of your views and your watch time hours, right? Now let's get to the factors of the memberships, right? The memberships is your audience, right? Your audience is the ones that basically decide if they want to pay for a membership or not, baby. You understand? So the more members that you basically can have, it's better, right? Because if you want to share things with people before you actually share it with the public, if you want to do certain things behind the wall, then that's where the members come into play, right? But it's all about the audience, baby. YouTube do not pay for your members. Your members pay for themselves, right? Now let's get to the factors of the live. The live is like a double do, right? Double do. A live, you can get engagement and monetary gain while you are on live with your people. And then after your live turns into a video, which now YouTube is going to also pay you once again for your views and your watch time hours off of your live, aside from what you got paid during your live while you was live, right? So make sure y'all hit Tay with a cash app, a super chat, or anything that you can. It will definitely be appreciated. But my point being, right? I don't know if they stupid people over there realize, right? When they're showing these earnings, it's not YouTube that's paying that person anything. It's the motherfucking members that's paying, which is the audience. So YouTube is not paying the person. Y'all are paying the person. And that's why they make sure that they how can I say basically go hard on the factors of the sense of the membership. You understand? So it can equal out the factors of the revenue that they are not getting from the factors of content, because they're not doing any videos, right? And even though the live turns into videos, being that most of your audience watched it while you were live and you received monetary gain while you was on the live, it's not going to be what you actually, when it's after. So when you get your members, you know already within the month how much, excuse me, your revenue is going to bring in. Say if you got three tiers. We get three tiers. You got three tiers, depending on the pricing of your tiers, right? Is what you're going to basically have at the end as a rounded number, right? As a whole. So basically, if this person told people to upgrade their memberships, right? $30 for each person or whatever the case may be, that's going to equal out to about $9,000 a month, baby. That is not coming from YouTube. That is coming from the people. Do y'all get me? I hope y'all following me. So I don't want nobody to sit there and full salt to make it seem like they coming on the YouTube scene and doing a big thing. No, they're going and being supported by the same people that think the same way that they do. They are the people that is giving the person the revenue. It has nothing to do with YouTube, because if you took away the members and it only went off of the factors of the videos and the live streams that a person do, you would not see the same revenue. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Hey, how do I say it, Marjorie? I hope I said it right. Hey, from Detroit. This is Tay, and I'm in New York. I am definitely in New York, so sending love to Detroit. Yes, this is why CCs have several platform problems. Yes, 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 yes. Look at Angela Jefferson, one of the ball sniffers, talking about go Bree. Yes, go Bree, but you going viral for being a financial dummy. But some people don't care what they go viral for. Just like attention. You know, everybody likes attention. Some people just don't give a fuck about what type of attention they get, whether it's a positive or a negative, as long as the attention is what it is that they getting. But far as me, a person that have morals, baby, I'm going to care about how it is that I'm seen in the representation of me. So no, I just don't want to be going viral for any old thing when I know that I'm putting other work in. So for the only thing to be noticed is another thing that's bad. That is sad. But if y'all want to sit there and boast about that, then have it. Y'all can have that. Couldn't be me, wouldn't be me. Y'all brag about the wrong damn things. And that's why things is the way that they is. And what's sad, everybody is glued to this Puffy trial right now. Everybody is watching what's going on and how he disrespected Cassie and this, that, and the third. And then you got people out here that's playing Bree with DV when it's real young ladies that's going through shit like this. You playing with the hand of DV when there's young ladies that's being kicked up hallways and dragged by their sweaters as we speak. But you want to come and have a whole group of women with no hair over their motherfucking ears and no air in their ankles, only water, sitting there, fighting for the wrong fucking thing when it comes down to telling the truth. But when the truth is not in you, that's just something that you can't do. Hey, love mail. People want to act like they up here doing big. No, the audiences was giving you what it is that you got. Let's just be honest and keep it hot. Don't make it seem like you up here doing all these numbers on YouTube. And that's the same shit that Bree do. And now she came out for being a financial goddamn fool. All right, a financial fool, because making the decisions that a person chose to do, you bring up everything. Why that shit that Jonell got around his neck ain't go back yet? You had to trade in you had to take your car back before they repo that 100,000. That should be nothing to you. 100,000, what you rich, boo-boo? That's what you said, right? You say you got all the monies. Her dream is to go viral on Shade Room. But my thing is, you got your children's, and your new relationship, right? Hashtag Jarnell is the real abuser, right? Anyway, and out of all the things for you to go viral for is for being a financial goddamn dummy. So if the Shade Room pick it up, it'll be for the same damn thing. Being a financial dummy, friend. Hey, Miss E, how are you doing this afternoon? Hopefully you are definitely in a good space. Blessings, blessings, definitely sending it your way. But for real, these people praise the things that make them look foolish. At the end of the day, that's why they congratulate the bad behavior. Because if you're going to congratulate the fact is of a person going viral for being a financial fool, then that shows the value within you. I mean, just being honest. Hey, Miss Lady T, broke as a joke. Say it again, Elizabeth. Yes, it is, and it's showing because now you just grabbing up any brand deal that you can, friend. Up on yes, these panties are so comfortable. Everything you wear is panties. So what's the difference? Everything you wear is panties. So what's the difference? My thing is stop trying to act above people when people are just people. Okay, the way you wake up ain't got to be the way you go to sleep, and the way you go to sleep ain't got to be the way you wake up. Yesterday, I was just on here talking about how I had a situation of my own. But when you don't cry over spilt milk and you pour you another glass, then those things that happened yesterday is going to be in the past, right? But to come on the World Wide Web, right, and make it seem like you're living better than everybody and things start happening to show that's not the case, that be the shit that be surprising me because then those same people get on their platforms and talk about people that's on Section 8 receiving public assistance or food stamps or anything else that they can receive if they are in need. And you would never hear those words coming out my mouth, baby, because if there's a point in time in my life where I have to do something different to make sure that me and my kids are okay, then by all means necessary, baby, I'm not going to downplay the next person because their path is not mine. It would not be right for me to do that. You know how many people possibly watch us from a Section 8 apartment or a project apartment? You know how many people possibly think to give us out of their SSI benefits or their public assistance funds or whatever it is that a person has that they may feel the need to give? You don't next knock down a next person's situation, no matter what the F it is. I'm being honest with you because some people that's living in the projects and in Section 8 is living better than people that ain't. If he wants to continue with that skit on Country Wayne, he needs that money. Right. Right, Coretta. Bree, what you doing? Bree, why was you lying? Yes, lying in that courtroom. I'ma get to that because you know Tay be having it. So that's definitely on the list of things to get into. But I definitely had to speak my piece on that because everybody is not in the same place at the same time. And I'm not gonna knock yours because I wouldn't want you to knock mine. But at the end of the day, making it seem like you are above a person, baby, because your situation is one way and their situation ain't. I think that that's the corniest shit known to fucking man because when you get on this internet and you talking on your platform, you talking to people all over the goddamn world and you don't know where your video may be reaching them. The words that you may have or may have to say may uplift somebody or make somebody's day, not be the factors of the word that be trying to shit on somebody, baby, or make them feel less than. Less than. How is a person less than? Because they may be living in a low income situation. What? People that's disabled live in fixed housing because now they're no longer able to go out and work. There's people that have things that stop them from going to work that don't got to do with health. This thing with people like, come on, let's be honest. I don't like to hear people talk like that because I don't give a damn if I was rich today or tomorrow. I'm always going to remember where the fuck I came from because I went and I did it and I got it out the mud. So I know what it is to be in the mud. I'm not going to get out the mud and then now shit on people in the mud. If anything, I'm going to use my platform to tell them how to get out the mud themselves. Listen, you don't have to only subject yourself to this type of living. I have I have ideas where it may be for the betterment of you or in you, but to push a person down because they are where they at, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. I support any and every fucking body. And just know that it doesn't matter where you come from, it's where your mental status is at. And a lot of people can be in glass houses, but mentally on the inside, they are very much broken. They may be on the outside living in the suburbs, but they insides definitely look worse than the projects. And I don't know, people got the information fucked up because you don't get to live in these places for free. You still have to have some type of income, baby, even if it's from disability or public assistance. And even if you are on public assistance, they don't give you free funds no more. Okay, you have to be willing to subject yourself to some type of program, which is schooling, some type of trade program, which has to do with work, or you have to actually work if they don't put you in a work program themselves. But thinking that you just going to live off the system in this day and time, that is a thing of the past. People need to update their notes because even with Section 8, they go off of your income. Okay, Section 8 don't just go, okay, here, I pick you, and I'm going to give you an apartment too. It don't go that way. It don't go that way. Shit, at one point in time, me and my kids was in one room and I was recording in a fucking closet. And my voice was still valuable to everybody around the goddamn world. And until your girl Latte World came on this goddamn internet and said, listen, the way you go to sleep ain't gotta be the way you wake up. Your life can change. Look at mine. I was a person that was a recipient of public assistance and other governmental things. But YouTube changed my whole situation, baby. And I'm just here to say at the end of the day, every day is not going to be a great day, but any day above ground is a day within a day. And you can change what was yesterday. So don't look at your yesterday and try to put yourself in those shoes today. You are better than what you was any day that you made it another day. So don't let nobody ever push your situation down. You got a story to tell. And you know how many people I'm proud to tell my story to? Because you never know who you could be connecting to. You know how many people is out on the street, but they got a mobile device, baby? Because even public assistance give people free phones so they can have access. And when people gain access, you never know what they're gaining access to. And if they can gain access to you and you could be a positive view, why wouldn't you want to? I'm here to save a life, okay? One hand washes the other and both hands wash the face. I'm not gonna never put pie in somebody's face when they already dealing with shit in their own fucking space. What type of person or people do we really be dealing with? Like what? Nobody woke up where they at. And if you was able to get where you at, why not give people a fucking blueprint of that rather than putting black ink on some shit and making fun of people that you think ain't doing good? I'm alive. I'm good. Okay. God gave me the gift that some people ain't get this morning. And that right there was an extra. Some people woke up in a hospital bed. Okay. Some people woke up without no motherfucking legs. It's people that can't even see that's right now listening to me. Okay. It's people that can't hear that is watching. It's people that's in their hospital rooms that tune in to me and you to get them through what it is that they going through. So to come up here and make fun of people because of the space that they in, that makes you a full-on piece of shit. And at the end of the day, karma it don't wait, because what goes up must come down. You look at Bree ass right now. She's on World Star for being a financial fucking dummy that claims she has so much money. But if you had so much money, why you couldn't just buy the fucking vehicle? Why you had to finance it? And why is $100,000 just so much to you? You would be able to pay that off, boo-boo. And that is because the way you go to sleep ain't got to be the way you woke up. That bitch went to sleep thinking that she was better than everybody and woke up to realize that shit get real quick. The fuck? The factors is not factoring. She rich in her head. And that's why everything go bad. Anything that's in her head that come outside her head just be bad. Especially when it comes to her speaking on anything, speaking on anybody. Yeah, definitely. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your girl Tay the right way. Bang, bang, bang. So I can be up in the algorithm, baby. For real. Each one teach one. All right. If my sister crown is crooked, I'm going to fix it. I'm not going to sit there and criticize her for it. Now, my thing is, people do what it is that they choose to do. You can tell people that, you can tell if somebody actually want to change or if there is no change in a person. Sometimes people don't come from an environment where they are given a certain type of view. But if you can be the person that can give somebody a view that can change their life too, why wouldn't you want to? Not, oh yeah, you old food stamp ass bitch. I want some food stamps. I just lost 879 something fucking dollars. At the end of the day, if I could get some food stamps today, can somebody please pass them shits over to me? Because we need to eat. And I ain't ashamed, baby. At the end of the day, if you can be the person to give somebody information on financial gain to get them off the system versus being on the system, why wouldn't you be the person to do that? Like, listen, let me tell you, this is what I did and it works for me. I'm not sure if it's going to work for you, but here's the information, boo. I'm not gonna know somebody is homeless and have information for housing and not be able to spread the word. That's some selfish shit. I'm not gonna get on the internet and brag to the same people that's making sure I'm in the situation that I'm in to make them feel like you don't know where them people sending their money from. You don't know where them people is getting their money from. You may talk to a collective few in the back end, but that's not the only people that sends us how can I say monetary gain, friend. It be times when Tay is not even online. And my supporters, you guys, when I tell you I'm not lying, I will tell you the truth. It be some days Tay be fucked up. All right. And automatic, just out of nowhere, a cash app will come through. Oh, girl, keep doing what you doing. I just so happen to watch your live and this, that, and the third. So you never know the blessing you are being to somebody else. And you don't never know where the blessing was sent and where it's going to be received. Don't do that. We all rich because we woke up this morning. Can I get an amen? That was the first blessing because somebody didn't make it. Okay. And somebody didn't wake up this morning the same way that they went to sleep last night. Some people is in pain. Okay. Some people go through health issues that they got to live with every day. And sometimes, a lot of the times, our voices be the peace that some people come to seek. Like, yeah, girl, let me tell you, you got me through my whole day yesterday. I watched your live and I laughed. That shit makes my whole day. Okay? Because it's days that I don't even be feeling great because mental wellness is a real thing. Okay? And I'm never going to fake it to make it. If I'm not feeling good, I'm going to let y'all know. Listen, I don't know what's going on, but I ain't feeling good today. Mentally, I ain't put my finger on it, but when I do, I'll definitely let y'all know too. But some days you just wake up and you feel that way, but you can come across something in your day that will change your whole day. And sometimes I read y'all comments just like y'all come and y'all listen to me, and that be the change of my whole day, baby. Because sometimes the monetary is the extra gain. Okay? Being a blessing is the first blessing, baby. Being a blessing because you don't know. Sometimes when people be going through shit themselves, they still be a blessing to someone else. Hold on, my baby just got out of school. I gotta answer the phone, y'all. Hold on. Hello? Hold on. Say hi to my live, Mumu.
Hi.
Yeah, that's my baby. I told him that you was on the phone. Hi, Jane. Come give me some hug, baby. How was school?
It was nice.
It was good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on live. I'm talking some. So once I get off, I'll come and give you a couple of minutes. Okay? Is that a deal?
Yeah.
All right. Give me like 5 to 10 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let me holler at my peoples. All right?
Okay. See you later.
No, Mumu. Moo. You on the bus already?
Walking home.
Oh, you walking home already?
Yeah.
All right. So I see you when you get here. Okay, girl?
Okay.
I love you.
Love you too.
All right. Here.
Thank you.
Hello? Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm talking about hello like I'm on the phone, y'all. But y'all see the time, so you know mine's is mine's, and they starting to coming in and Tay sitting here talking her ish. But yeah, for real. Don't never knock down the next person. I hate to see people do things like that because even people that's going through things be a blessing to other people in some type of way. So be a blessing to somebody today. Don't come up here and fake it to make it like this and then wind up being a financial dummy and going viral for it. Out of all of the things that you've tried to do, this is the only thing that World Star picked you up for as a view. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. And all you need is the number now. Hey, Nook the book. And all you need is the number nowadays with the food stamps. Yeah, that's what they say. You get somebody get your numbers, they damn sure could get your food stamps, baby. That is the truth. Oh, super mommy of four, you just had a baby a week ago. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations. That's a blessing, definitely in a time like this. I'm being honest with you, sis, because beautiful things still can coexist in such darkness. Because I hate watching the news. I really don't watch the news. When I watch the news in the morning, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I watch it for the time just to make sure that I stay on time, so that way I could get the kids out the door in the time that I need to get them out the door. But if you actually sit and listen to the news and the things that is going on around us today, not just on this internet shit, okay? It's crazy. It's crazy. Sammy Rance, that's right. Come through. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to her page, baby. She's definitely getting into the CJ So Cool thing this week. Make sure y'all go over there and check that out, baby. She just dropped 3 videos, okay? 3 videos. So you can go from one into the other into another. Because me personally, we definitely got to put our words out here on the street because royalty is just like another Brianna, baby. Okay? I be over there in that sector too. But I've been stuck over here like glue. But at the end of the day, make sure y'all go check out Sammy Rants and definitely subscribe to her page. Support my baby. Make sure y'all support my baby. Armani, hey Tay, you are so on point. Look at her situation. Right. She better eat some humble pie. Sure enough, better. She had the life most women dream of. What girl? Girl. Can you say that shit for the people in the back? Let me put that shit on the screen. I hope it's on the screen. I tried to put it on the screen twice. That's how it really was. Okay? Because I'm just gonna be honest. When you be a little girl, when you be young and you be growing up and stuff, and you playing with your Barbie dolls or whatever dolls that was in your era, you like, yeah, because when I get older, I'm gonna marry my kin for the win. We gonna have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. We gonna have a house with the white picket fence and we're gonna have a dog. Listen, she had the husband, which was the Ken. He had the house with the white picket fence. She came with kids, but she even got a kid. And then they had a dog, and that was Walter. Walter was the dog, so they still had a pet. At the end of the day, your situation was set. And you gonna come and fuck all that up because you wanted to be a whore again. Because you wanted to be a whore again, you done came and fucked up the streets. Yeah, she messed up the streets with this one. And now she want to try to tell us to be, no, I ain't being quiet. No, I ain't gonna, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Was you quiet when you put my government information on the internet? And now that could be the reason why my cards and my information has been violated? Huh, ma'am? Huh, ma'am? Because see, doxing is a real thing. And once you put somebody information out there, you no longer have control of what people are going to do with it, right? So you could be sending a crazed fan, or you could just be putting information in somebody's hand for them to be able to scam. Personally, I don't think either one is a good thing. But when you taking people to court for a TPO, you have to make sure that your hands is clean. Because how you want me to shut up after you fucked with me? I was telling the business that you put on the internet. You gave it to me. You gave it to me. I didn't give you my government name. And if you wasn't sending me a Cash App, because that's the only place my government name is at, right? If you wasn't sending me a Cash App, then you shouldn't have never posted that. So I'm confused. I'm confused. You want to be in court with Queen Steph? What we doing, Bree Bree? I wish I had Queen Steph. My machine is right there, but I ain't using it. But I wish I had her audio thing so I could have the contenders coming in right. What we doing, Bree Bree? What we doing? You went to court yesterday for a TPO and you showed up with a pedo, right? That's first and foremost. That all within itself is crazy to me, right? But you went to the court with this lady on the factors of claiming that she was harassing you and how is a person harassing you when they basically giving a point of view to the stuff that you choosing to put out for people to view? She didn't come to your house when none of those situations was coming, and I don't think she recorded any of your lives. I don't think any of the stuff that you put out she had a decision with. The only thing she did was give her opinion to it, right? And then the factors of you not liking her opinion, right? Because I ain't never hear her say no shit about you was doing your daddy or your daddy was doing you. That's new news. I mean, I've heard some of the people in the comments say that they think that you and your daddy be a little sizzle. But far as Queen Steph ever saying that, I don't think I've ever heard that come out of her mouth. I think it was said that he was a pedo, but everybody on the internet said that he's a pedo and now know that he's a pedo. So that's not new. I mean, it was new information about a week ago, but listen, other information done came out since then, like the mystery man. That you was on paper with friend, that came out. Then the factors of like yesterday with the fake Target picture, because people saying that was fake. They said that Target haul was fake. That was not your shit. They say that was not your shit. It wasn't. And you good to Google some shit. You quick to Google somebody else shit and post it. But God is able, and I pray you will be able to walk again. Let me go up in my comments. Hey, tell you on point. Let me see. Because I want to get to Christy. Because God is definitely good and he's always on time. Here we go. I've been in a wheelchair for 3 years. I love to be able to walk, but watching you has definitely helped me. So thank you. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? You never know who your voice is reaching. Christy Tay love you the long way, baby. And if I got to be your legs any day, I definitely will play that part, baby. Because at the end of the day, my heart is yours. And as long as you got me, we here, baby. Definitely. Definitely. See what I'm saying? And people want to come up here and talk shit to the comments. Like, you don't never know who's supporting you. What are you doing? What is you doing? Yesterday when I said they were stupid, they really stupid. How I feel about DDG and how I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me tap on that real quick, all right? Because I hate when people be the boy that cry wolf situation, right? And I think that people are actually making Holly a little bit more innocent than what she is. I'm not saying that DDG is innocent in any of the situations, right? He may be the one that we see outwardly, but that don't mean that he's the only one that be going off and doing shit behind them closed doors. And I'm gonna just be honest. When he was talking to her in those messages, he was talking about what she was doing to her image. Like, how is this going to look? 1 minute, me and you going back and forth on the internet. 1 minute, you ain't letting me see my son. And then the next minute, you popping up with a whole nigga on vacation. Like, how is this supposed to work? It doesn't look good. It's not good. I mean, just being honest. And a lot of times these people think by fixing some shit is by being quick to jump into a new or another relationship. Your baby is how old, ma'am? Your baby is how old, ma'am? And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to live life again, but at least get to live life with him if you just got out of a situation with a family situation with him and his father. The first thing y'all think of is a shoulder to cry on becomes a dick to ride on. And that makes everything better. Like a penis is advantage at this point in time. And I mean, I've done that in my time. And that's why I am here to tell you that's not the right answer. She better humble herself. Yes. That's not the right answer. Getting up underneath one after you just got up from underneath another is not the way that you handle things. That's just the way that people or women sometimes numb their pain to make it seem like they don't give a shit about the actual situation. When at hand, you wouldn't be doing what you was doing if it wasn't for what was going on in the first place. But who are you actually hurting other than yourself? I mean, this man may feel it, but that actual karma is going to come to you. Because the only person that you should care about who views you is your son. And your son is only one. And you already done got another man in his life. Mm-mm. And I truly feel her sister is behind this in some way. Listen, her sister always been outwardly fast. Okay. She said, fuck whatever narrative they trying to push out there of how we is. I am who I am. But see, Haley still stayed up underneath the cover of being innocent, being that she do the little Disney Channel shit and the kid movies, and she's supposed to be like some type of purity, if that's what you want to say. So them seeing her in a negative light is not going to happen. They automatically going to put DDG as the blame. Automatically. Even if he wasn't wrong, he wrong. Holly is in the industry. None of them are innocent. Let me say that again. Say that again for the people in the back. None of them. None of them are actually innocent. Just because she shows herself on screen a certain type of way, people gotta remember, these people are provided a part. They are playing a part. You are falling in love with the part that these people are playing. But these people actually have personalities of their own. And who's to say that the personality may not match the part that they've been playing? It may be two different situations. Two different situations. Always a virgin with the baby, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because that was even the thing. That right there let you know that she wasn't innocent in no type of way. Because even when she started messing with DDG, look how that was brung to the scene. Just so it didn't mess up her innocent reputation. That's what they were so concerned about. Her reputation, her reputation, her reputation, and how she looks. So anything that's going to destroy her reputation, they're going to attempt to get rid of it. And DDG is a part of the how can I say, reputation ruining. So they had to let her know that he definitely had to go. And she has to find somebody that fits um her stature or her levels and shit. And that's the guy that we see her with. That's it. It's crazy. It is crazy. I hate to say, the more he began to get into music, the wolves started to descend. You could say that again. First of all, I'm just telling you the truth. In this day and time, if I'm not independent, then it makes you scary to even go into the industry any type of way. Between seeing Puffy and this situation and the things that or the rumors that we've heard over the years that the industry may keep and the things that they do to the peoples, um, if you got a talent these days, you be scared to display it. I'm just being honest with you. If you are a singer, a rapper, or anything in that nature, and you know that you have raw talent, right? And these record labels come to you, you wouldn't really know what to do as a person because it's a gift and a curse. At that point in time, your talent would be a gift and a curse because it mixes you up into a lot of things that you may have not wanted to mix in, but you definitely was looking for the factors of being famous. But a lot of people don't realize that it's something that comes attached with being famous. No, for real. He do look kind of, how you doing? He do. He do look kind of how you doing. You ain't lying about that. That's right. Tell him, Eminem. Follow those instructions. Follow those instructions. Definitely support your girl Tay in a great way. I appreciate everything, baby. From the like to the share to the comment to the subscription to the super chat to the super sticker to the cash app to the buy me a coffee. All monetary gain, all type of engagement is definitely appreciated. And you just being here, other than being anywhere else in the world, you here with Tay, that is definitely appreciated. It's the Diddy case for me right now. First of all, that's all I see in my timeline. But I'm going to just be honest. I'm not going to chase the case like everybody else. I'm more of going to give my overview of the overview, if that makes sense. Because look at the situation with Tory Lanez right now, right? That's another situation that got me in my feelings, because this man is serving 10 years in jail for something that they now come out and said, for one, that they had information on. But now the driver comes out and lets it be known that Tory Lanez never actually touched the gun. But now this man is all stabbed up and wounded and may never even make it home. And the fact is that his demise is going to be in jail. Didn't get you, Sway Lala. Oh, you ain't get my notification. See, YouTube be hating. YouTube, you got to get your shit together, okay? Because Tay come through, the people be wanting to know. You got to give them their notifications. But sometimes that's why I write posts before I'm about to go live. I'll make sure I do that the next time to keep you informed. But yeah, now Tory Lanez is injured, and now somebody decided to feel guilty and come forth and give that information. Just like in Cassie case. Okay, the hotel had that information for how long? Hey, beautiful. The hotel people had that information for how long did they have that videotape? These people shopped that tape around to see how much money that they was going to get for it before they decide to even display it. When displaying the tape could have saved somebody else's life. I'm happy that even if they did take a price, they took a price, because now the evidence is out. We get to see the monster that Puffy actually is. So when you see situations where people pump the fake, these females in these situations that pump fake, like they actually going through DV situations, I'm being honest, motherfucking Brianna and Holly, the girl that's with DDG. And then you see people like Cassie that actually done been through some real things. Are you kidding me? And then you got this damn fool going viral for being a financial damn dummy after coming on the internet and playing rich. Like she was on a Monopoly board and shit. Hey, now your ass don't pass go and you don't get to collect $200 motherfucking dollars. And you don't get $200, being that you want to be fucking babysitting Walter at the courtroom. She want to be, listen, is this how these supervised visits going to be? Because we already done seen Walter everywhere we seen she. He is her co-signer for everything. But now we know why, baby. Outside of them sharing blood, they share court histories. I mean, at the end of the day, they both on paper some type of way. She on paper for being a freaking lunatic, and he's on papers for being a fucking freaking lunatic. Both papers state that people want their crazy ass to stay the fuck away. Anybody that has been a part of the battle family in any type of way have been a part of a battle in some type of way. I'm promising you, baby. I'm guaranteeing it. Even the people that was at the hospital that delivered this fucker. You know how the nurses deliver the baby? Soon as the baby popped out, them motherfuckers got battles. I'm so hurt that Tory had to go through that before somebody decided to feel a certain type of way. Like what? And then let's talk about how Puffy got his daughters. I'm happy, but how his daughters is in there getting to, they need to see, because nigga, this is how you was treating women, and you got daughters. You got daughters. You got daughters, right? So your daughters is in the courtroom showing, getting to see how disgusting you be to other women, baby. But then that just lets them know the shit that you did to their mother, because they said that he had Kim sucking on Cassie's tampon like a fucking lollipop. Okay, what? 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 Any man that wants another man's sperm on his nipples ain't the man for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And when people say, oh, well, why did Cassie stay? She could have got away. Did you see how that motherfucker was running down that hallway? Uh-huh. Did you see how he was running down that hallway? Right? Now, let's just compare these two situations. Let's compare Cassie and Puffy to Bree and Robert, right? Do you think Cassie gonna be on the internet antagonizing Puffy in any type of way? Do you think Cassie is going to be on the internet saying Puffy got a little dang dang? Do you think Cassie is going to have to lie about a goddamn story of being DV? Let's just be honest, baby. Yeah, Puffy is just out of there. Yeah. And I don't know why the hell he on trial, because if you want to be honest, that's just for us to know the information that the feds know. Because once the feds come and get your ass, they already know everything they know to send your ass up the river, bro. You ain't gonna see the light of day. Mm-mm. Easy to say until it's you going through abuse. Yes, but you would never see an actual DV victim the way we seen the fake DV victim acting here on this goddamn internet. And Cassie damn sure wasn't going to stick nobody on that motherfucker, because she wouldn't want that shit to come back to her as a person. Okay? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. No way. So when people sit there and they try to pump fake in situation, just think about the people that you're actually hurting. When there's really people coming through and going through the shit that you faking that you going through. And it's hard for them to tell their fucking story when you came to lie to tell yours. You can tell who's never been in a real DV situation making statements like, oh, why did you stay? Right. I've been there. Yes. It's not easy to leave. First of all, people is stupid. Let's give a moment of silence for the stupid people. First of all, the only way that some people make it out of DV is with their lives, okay? This is not an in and out situation that you get in. This is not like when you go to a restaurant, you decide you don't like their food and then you never go back again, okay? This is a situation that people get in, and it be love, one, and the fact is of the mental break that people deal with while they're dealing with the person that they're dealing with. Because if they didn't love the person that they was dealing with, the person that they was dealing with wouldn't have never been able to do the things that they did to them in the first place. Okay? Because when you're mentally abused, outside of being physically abused, you have to get your mental strong before you could get your physical strong to remove yourself out of a situation. And some people that have attempted to leave situations didn't get a chance to leave the situation without kicking or pushing up fucking daisies. So when people come out here and tell stories or ask stupid questions like, well, why didn't she just leave him? Did y'all not see motherfucking Tina Turner, how many years she got her ass beat by Ike? Huh? 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 What's love got to do with it? Huh? Yo, it upsets me. That shit really upsets me, because people really don't think before they type. I can't even say speak. People really don't think before they type, because when you asking questions like why a person didn't just leave, if it was that easy, you don't think that that's something that a person would have done? You think the shit that they was going through was fun? You don't think that in some cases people was hoping for change, that the love that they had for a person and hopefully the love that they had, the love that another person had for them would not make them want to hurt them again? You don't think that? Mm-mm. You don't think that it was a shock in the first place that a person that they love was able to hurt them in that way? No, no shock, no PTSD, because you know DV causes PTSD, right? And anxiety and a lot of other things, right? Aside from depression and insecurity and low self-value, and what about the people that's financially stuck in situations? What about those people that they feel that if they leave these situations, they'll be left with nothing, and they don't want to put their children in those situations, huh? What about those people that's mentally fighting themselves on an everyday basis because they know that they should get out, but now they feel closed in because they can't even talk to people because people say stupid shit like this? But only a person that's never been in a real DV shoes would be able to ask those stupid questions that they do. Because a real DV victim will be able to tell you there is no day. All right. Any day might be the day. You can't plan for a day because that day may never come. So for those women that was able to make it out of their situations, God bless them. For those women that are looking for the strength to get out of a situation, God bless you. For those women that decided to play on situations when there's real women going through situations, oh, fuck you. Period. It's a crazy situation because my daughter, let me see, through this right now, and there's nothing I can do to help her but pray. Amen. Okay, because I've been in a situation, I have grown daughters too. And just because you don't go through certain things, that don't mean that your kids might not go through certain things. And you may have to be a support system for them in their situation. Just to let the only thing, and I'm gonna let you know the best thing that you can do for your daughter is let her know that you're there for her. All right. And you're going to be her strength when she doesn't have the strength herself. Because the most and the worst thing that people do is make people feel stupid for the situations that they choose to go back to. Oh, you keep going back to that motherfucker. You must like it. Or to the situation. No, now I can't tell people what I'm going through on the inside because then they're going to say that I'm stupid on the outside. No, let her know even in that situation, she has you. And when she needs you to show up, that's what you're going to do. You are there for her support. That's it. That's it. Don't make her feel or make her feel as if at the end of the day, because what people do that's in DV, they mentally abuse people and they make them feel like everybody is an enemy or against them. And that's why they feel in the way that they feeling. Oh, that person just don't like me or whatever the case may be. So then that will close you off from the situation. The most that you can do is stay as close to your daughter as possible. The name was worth more to her than anything. BB tried. Damn, I lost that comment. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. BB tried it, but she didn't put into the name, just took. Right. Yeah, I didn't understand that either because even when Tina was getting her ass whipped by Ike, when she left, she said, motherfuck that name and anything that comes attached to it. You could take that if that's what it is that you want. Okay. I don't give a fuck about no name. I give a fuck about my life and my safety. But a person that was getting their ass beat, if that's what they say, why would you care about keeping another person's name? Why would you want to drag out a divorce in court, baby? Me personally, sometimes God gives you the blessing of an out and you never know how that out is going to come. And if the out was going to be through the factors of another person divorcing me, you wouldn't have heard me with no argument, baby. Listen, that's a blessing. It would have been a fucking blessing. I wouldn't have been on the internet lying about me divorcing another person when I know that wasn't the case. That seemed like you still staying attached. And I damn sure wouldn't have been hitting his brother up trying to get back together and do the things that a person was doing and then act out after they don't get their way. Yes, it's the death of a relationship. But people don't understand that. You can tell when a woman that is speaking that has not dealt with no DV. A woman that has dealt with DV wouldn't never say certain things. It's just certain things that wouldn't come out of that woman's mouth at all. At all. Hey, Patricia. Make sure y'all support y'all girl. Don't get dry up in here. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Okay, okay. Show Tay some support in some type of way. Let's get going. So for me, Crystal, I know that's right. Yes. Yes, that's all you can do for Crystal is pray and stay close to your baby. Let her know that she got your support. And you do not think that she is stupid for the choices that she making. You definitely understand. And when she gets the strength to walk away again, then that'll be it. You never late. You always right on time. God placed us where we need to be when we need to be there. So I'm happy that you popped in when you did. I'm happy that you popped in when you did, Patricia. Okay. So now while you got a person that's actually going through DV, you got people out here faking DV and then forcing relationships with people where they putting out that they being DV, because ain't this the same person that sent text messages saying that somebody was choking them and spitting on them and that and the third. And if you're a person that came out of DV and it's a recent situation, you're going to have white flags and things of that nature getting into another situation like that you just got out of. I don't think the way that you get out of a DV situation is by getting into an even worse DV situation with somebody else, even though we don't have no control over the people that we meet and what they turn out to be. It was a lot of red flags there, baby. But when you giving up skins on the first date, shit, she traveled for that dang dang. Mm-hmm. She was flying herself out. I thought it went the other way around. I thought when the man was interested in shit, I mean, I'm not saying that if you got it and it ain't nothing wrong with it, but I thought normally they be like, yeah, that nigga flew me out. You was flying yourself out to get pounded. I thought normally if the nigga want the buns, he the one who comes out with the funds in that case. I mean, unless it's a nigga that you've been with for a minute, then y'all ain't nothing wrong with equal opportunity. I may pay to get, piped, or you may pay to pipe, however it goes. We may go out and do some things or whatever. But for you to just be meeting somebody and you gotta fly yourself out to go and get the meats. That should have told you right then and there. Let's get them 20 likes. Let's do what my moderator said. We need 20 more likes. That's right. Tay loves coffee, so somebody could definitely buy me a coffee. I don't mind my cash apps. I'm popping up on the screen, so somebody definitely could send me one of those. You know what I mean? And I love seeing the colors on my screen, so a super chat or a super sticker would definitely be beautiful to me. Men are hunters, but instead she be hunting. Dead serious. And then she trying to buy people love, and the way she think people should stay with her is by the things that she say she do for them. Make it make sense. You can't buy love, friend. You definitely can't buy love, and she should learn her lesson from that. Definitely should learn her lesson from that. Definitely. I hope y'all got the. Did we get those 20 likes? Are we almost where we need to be, moderator baby? Yes, yes, yes. And I don't know how to do that gold thing that everybody be doing. Okay. So I definitely be appreciative of what anybody give me. I think when I go through on my live, like just going straight through YouTube, I seen where you could post the gold or something of that nature or whatever. But most times I go live through my phone, right? So however I set my live up, once I just monetize it, that be it. I don't know nothing about all that goals and shit. My goal is just to make it through it. And anybody that comes through to see me while I'm here, I definitely appreciate, baby. That's how that goes. But that is a real thing that you said, Mel Mel. Definitely. Men is definitely hunters. And she be out here doing the hunting. Yes, because she's a wolf in sheep clothing. So that's all she do is hunt. She go for blood. Sis be going for blood out here in these streets. Don't them babies seem pretty? First of all, she getting on my nerves with these goddamn babies. And she ain't even getting on my nerves for me with these goddamn babies. She getting on my nerves with these babies for her supporters, okay? If you ain't gonna put the kids on the fucking internet, don't want nobody to see them, just don't put them on the fucking internet. But all this show a ear, show a fingernail, and think that we care. We fucking don't. But what about the people that actually paid to see what it is that you was bringing to the table, Bree? That's not fucking fair, and it's not a fair exchange. That's not the way you do business. If you tell me that I'm paying for certain services, right? I'm going to be expecting those services. But if I pay you and then I realize that the services don't equal up to none of the shit that you said that the services would be, I'm going to be feeling away, baby. And my thing is, if you think that you bothering us, no, because we'll still talk and how can you say stalk the factors of the bullshit that a person choose to come to the internet with. It ain't got nothing to do with no fucking kids. We ain't got to talk about them to talk about you. That's what a person don't get. But for the people that actually been paying for these babies since they've been in your system, I think that's kind of crazy. They done paid for diapers, registries, and all other type of things. And you mean to tell me I only get to see an ear? We don't even get to see the kids with the outfits on or nothing, like nothing. Mm-mm. My baby is 6 months right now, and I don't know. It might just be me. Well, I'm gonna just be honest with you. The baby thing, right? She's using that to monopolize on, I think I'm saying it right, on the internet. Being that she feels that we care to see the babies, she think if she play peekaboo with the babies is going to keep the energy of the babies and people wanting to see the babies up. But what she's not realizing is that we really don't give a fuck, and the people that should get to see the babies ain't. And that's because she paranoid, right? She don't know who she could show the babies to because she don't know who they gonna give a view to. So now she got to do the shit that she do. But for all of that, just keep them off the internet. Just keep them off the internet. What the hell? Like, yeah, because I know if I put this foot in this video, they gonna talk about it. Child, please. You gonna have to find something else to do. If that's the only thing that you got, far as bringing other than this goddamn going viral for being a financial dummy, then I don't know. But y'all, yeah, my baby's been here for a while, and I did more and way past the 5 minutes that I said I was going to be. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So make sure you hit that like button for me. If you are not a subscriber, make sure you become a subscriber friend. See, now I can say that because the live is at the end. You know, people say it at the beginning, but you don't even know of a person. I don't even know if I'm going to like you. So I'm going to subscribe to you for, but hopefully you do. And I get a subscribe from you. Make sure you hit that like button. Like I say, your girl Tay is out, baby.